Today we're going to find out how good the newest SMG is in Call of Duty, and then we're going to build the best class for it. So stick around to see what I used and see how well it performs, and let me know in the comments down below what attachments you think are best. For an SMG, this gun packs a punch, doing 42 damage per hit to the head and 36 on the upper and lower torso. This gun is capable of 5-shotting anywhere on the body, unless you're skilled or lucky enough to hit even a single headshot. Then you'll eliminate the bad guys in 4 shots, but that's really cutting it close because if you're even slightly out of the effective damage range, it'll still be a 5-shot. Enough rambling though, this gun handles very nicely. It's got some recoil and it bounces around a little bit, but it's fairly easy to control and the pattern isn't too sporadic. Although, the fire rate for this gun is insane. It's capable of firing 923 rounds per minute or over 15 rounds per second, which is wild. That high rate of fire combined with the damage dealt per round gives this gun a ridiculously low average time to kill of 308 milliseconds, which is insanely good and just shy of the WSP Swarm's time to kill. Even though the Swarm is technically a few milliseconds faster, the sheer versatility of the RAM-9 alone outpaces almost every other SMG. While guns like the RAM-9 may have slightly better damage range or bullet velocity, the overall performance of this gun is unmatched, and it can be even better with the right attachments. Now we're on to the most important part, attachments. These can turn a turd into a jewel, but if you don't use the right ones, you can quickly turn a gem back into a steamy pile of dog poop. So you gotta be aware of what playstyle you want to build your guns for, and what style each gun fits best into. So for this gun, because it's a submachine gun but also has decent range and fast aimed on sight time, I added attachments to benefit recoil control and damage range, because it improves the performance of this weapon at range, while still allowing this gun to be used as an SMG too. With such a high rate of fire, I highly recommend going for the 40 or 50 round mag, otherwise you'll run into crowds of people and be left in the dust with 2.5 dead guys and an empty clip after 1.9 seconds, and we all know how terrifying and frustrating that is. Now at least with the larger magazine, you probably won't run out of ammo before you get brutally shot, and in all reality, it hardly slows you down at all, and the pros definitely outweigh the cons in this situation. Next up we have the Retort 90 grip tape. This attachment greatly improves recoil while negatively impacting one of the least important factors when building a gun. Now we're going to take a look at the Hunker 5 stock pad. This improves your recoil control even further while really only increasing the max hip fire spread. Although it does slow the sprint to fire and aim down sight time by 2%, but who's even going to notice that? I also decided to go with the FSS Imperator light barrel as well because it really seems to be the only barrel for this weapon that could even be worth a hoot. It slightly increases your strafe speed while also increasing your effective damage range and bullet velocity significantly, which is one of the most important factors to work on when building SMGs. And to negate some of the ADS and sprint to fire slowdown, I went with the DR6 hand stop for the final attachment, which brings both speed factors back to almost base level, which is plenty quick enough. And after everything I've done to this gun, it shreds like Tony Hawk in the 90s. And let's take a look at the stats for this gun after everything I've done to it. In all honesty, the attachments for this gun don't make a huge difference to it statistically, but it does make a noticeable change to how it feels, aside from the barrel, which is a large improvement to the bullet velocity and damage range. But this gun is still gnarly. With an effective damage range of 14.3 meters or about 47 feet, this gun has a great range for an SMG, and a 575 meters per second bullet velocity, your bullets will make it to their destination almost instantly. Along with the ridiculously high rate of fire for this gun, it's a laser, taking out enemy after enemy with ease. All of the modifications slightly improve the recoil control as well, eliminating a large portion of the bounce that comes along with the base form of this gun. The ADS and crouch movement stats have also been increased slightly with all of these attachments as well, but the tactical sprint is ever so slightly slower, moving from 7.2 to 7 meters per second, but the benefit definitely outweighs the cost on this one, and the ADS time is up to 212 milliseconds from 200, but the sprint to fire time is down 7 milliseconds, and at the end of the day, this gun is a strong placeholder for the best gun in the game, at least until they nerf or replace it, but I want to know what you think of my opinion. So that's going to do it for this one. It's a bit of a shorter video than usual, but the performance of this gun speaks for itself, so give it a try and let me know what you like about it. Subscribe for more videos like this and let me know what you guys would like to see next. And until next time, peace out.